Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel, or if you are new to the channel, welcome. I kind of wanted to jump on, talk to you about what's going on, like as far as like emotions and everything like that are concerned. If you are feeling down or feeling like giving up, that's kind of what this video is all about. I am currently actually just finishing up editing a video, a collab I'm doing with one of my friends. His name's Amir, so I will let you guys know whenever his video goes up. He's another actor. I met him in Los Angeles, really cool guy.
Let me explain.
Explain? You know when you should have explained? The other night, in the bar, before the rest of it. That's when you should have explained.
I know how you feel.
Do you? Do you know how I feel? I really doubt it, because if you did, you'd shut up, turn around, and leave me alone, because you'd understand just how close I am to getting in my car and running you over in the parking lot.
And so I just finished editing my part of my video for him, and then I'm gonna go work out, hence the lovely sports bra. But I did want to kind of come on here because I've been noticing in my friends who are actors that a lot of them are kind of feeling down around right now, and that's actually breaking my heart because I've been there. I know what that feels like, and it seems like a lot of them are ready to kind of give up, and I would hate to see that for them. If that's something that you're going through, hopefully this video can kind of help you as well to not give up on your dream. Don't do it. It's not worth it. So if that seems like something that's interesting to you, if you just need to hear, yes, you are enough, you're going to make it, then let's get started with episode number 4 of Catching the Dream. Action. So what I've been noticing are a lot of my friends and some of my acquaintances, I don't know if there's something in the air or what's going on. I've been noticing a lot of them seem down if something hasn't been happening in the time that they were expecting it to happen. And they're kind of at their breaking point, and trust me, I have been there. It is a crappy feeling. If that is something you're going through, just know you are 100% allowed to feel those feelings. Like, what you're going through right now is a small part of what our industry is about. I know when I was feeling those things, I had actually taken on a job, not in the acting field, had nothing to do with acting, and was given the opportunity to further pursue a different career path. I love event planning and things like that, and this would have led to potentially me becoming an event planner full-time. Event planning is fun. I love doing it. It's not my passion. And for a real brief second, I was prepared to say, screw it. I like event planning. It's fun. It's gonna make me more money than acting's making me right now. And in the position that I was in, it was a lot more consistent, and I had a steady paycheck. But when I sat down, I talked to my loved ones, I really thought it out. I thought about how much time I've invested already into my career, in my acting career, how much passion I have for my acting career, and how, even though I enjoyed event planning, I didn't feel like I was ever feel like I was in the right place at the right time, where whenever I'm on set, whenever I'm on a stage, if I'm in a rehearsal room or in an audition room, I know in my gut that's where I'm supposed to be in that moment. I don't get that feeling with any other career. And so giving up the acting side of my life, while I've entertained the thought, has never been something that I've willingly gone through. And I feel like if I had gone through it, yeah, okay, I'd have a steady paycheck. I'd be doing these things that you know, might allow me more time to take study vacations, would allow me, you know, way more financial freedom or what have you, I wouldn't be happy in that final decision. So just know, if you're going through something stressful right now, and I'm gonna move this because it's creating a really weird glow on my face. If you're going through those emotions right now, please don't give up on yourself. You are worth it. You have worked too hard and for too long for you to give it all up because of one more no. And that's so hard to hear when you're not able to pay your rent, when you're not able to see your family as often as you want to see them, when another person has told you no, you're not the right type, you're not good enough, you're not skinny enough, you're not big enough, you don't have enough of a name, you're not worth enough of our time for us to hire you. That gets old and it hurts so much. And you have, I'm sure, pressure from your loved ones, people breathing down your neck, that you're not doing enough or you're not making enough out of yourself. And that's just crap. If you are investing your time, if you are putting in the work, if you are looking at auditions, submitting yourself to auditions, going in, reaching out to casting directors, reaching out to fellow filmmakers, if you are out there promoting yourself and you are out there taking classes, you know, investing in yourself, then you're doing it. You're doing what you're supposed to be doing. Nobody said this was going to be easy. Nobody said this was going to fall into your timeline. But if you're out there and you're actually working this industry, you're working this career, and it is something that you truly, truly love, before you say, I've had enough, I quit, ask yourself if in a year from now, if in 6 months from now, if within 5 years from now, if you're gonna be happy sitting behind a desk, if you're gonna be happy event planning or whatever else it is that you're giving up this industry for. Are you going to be happy? Is your life going to be fulfilled career-wise doing something else? I have to remind myself of that every now and then. Unfortunately, like, that's a part of our industry. If you're not exactly what they're looking for, you're not, you know, weighing this much, you're not this color, you're not this nationality, you know, your hair is not long enough, your hair is not straight enough, your hair is not natural enough, if you don't look young enough, or if you look too young, you know, whatever. We can only control what we can control. But so many things are out of our control that we tend to spiral. I focus on the things I can control. I can control working out. I can control what I put in my mouth. I can control, you know, how to make myself the healthiest version of me. I can control going out and hanging out with other friends in this industry and meeting and networking with other people in this industry. I can connect with old friends like I'm doing with Amir. And of course, I'm gonna make a video for him. Of course, I'm gonna connect with him, especially him being another actor and us, you know, traveling, not the same journey, but traveling similar journeys. You know what I'm saying? I know all this is all over the place. I know it's really jumbled. I said all this to say, if in your brain, you are at the point where you're like, I quit, I give up, I don't wanna do this anymore, stop. Just stop and think about how much time you've put into your career already. please sit down and think about that, because it's a lot. It's a lot to throw away. And that's what you're doing. If you have sat down and you cannot foresee yourself doing this in the long run, and it's not because you're tired, it's not because somebody said no, it's not because of this, that, or the other. If you have actually legitimately sat down, thought out every single aspect, and said, this is no longer for me, that is okay. This industry isn't for everyone. It is not for everyone for the long haul. That's 100% okay. But if you're just upset and you're just a little bit tired or you're sad that you've heard one more no, that's not a good enough excuse to give up all your previous hard work. I'm hoping this reaches somebody that needed to hear it, because you are worth it and you are eventually going to make it if you continue to put in the effort and the hard work. So yeah, that's my 2 cents about it. I have to remind myself of it. This is a marathon. It's not a sprint. But in the end, every time you step foot on a set, and I don't care what the role is, every time you step foot on a stage, if this is your passion, if acting and performing is your passion, then it's worth it to go through the no's, to go through the negativity, all the people in your ear constantly. It's worth it at the end. But if it's not worth it to you, then do leave. Go find something that is worth it to you. I don't ever want somebody doing something just for the sake of doing it. You don't invest this much of your time, this much of your soul, this much of your sanity just to do something, just on a whim. That's never the point. If this is not something you love, then no, you do need to leave. You need to go find something that you love to do. But if this is something you love and you can find any way to make it work, then you absolutely need to do that. And you have to stop making excuses. I'm tired isn't an excuse. They said no isn't an excuse to give up. Take care of yourself. Obviously, if you have to take a step back, take a break, take a break. But don't give up. You can do this. You are worth it. Somebody out there believes in you and knows you're gonna make it. So that is today's video. That is episode 4 of Catching the Dream. Sorry it was a little more serious, but sometimes, you know, that's a part of the process. We have to sit down and assess what we're doing with our lives. So yeah, I hope that if you needed to hear this, you did, and that if you are considering walking away, that you've considered every single aspect, and then that you don't. Don't walk away from it. Don't walk away from your passions because things are hard, or because you have a whole bunch of people in your ear telling you you're not going to make it or you're not worth it. You are going to make it. You are worth it. You just have to stick to it.